All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. I know it's been a long time. I know some things have happened. I know I don't have the candle, Listen, man, sometimes things happen, Sometimes you're disappointed. Sometimes you don't get the end result that you hope for, You talk to the girl all night at the club, but she didn't leave with you. So sometimes it just happens. And hey, it's Christmas Eve, man. In the joyous look, got the Christmas tree with the candy canes, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Wavy. Welcome to You Might Not Like It podcast, episode 25. Sam, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. I ain't gonna go too far into it. All I'm gonna say, the Bears, happy holidays to
That's
the ones that celebrated. I'm over here having a good day since Saturday. It's been fun for me. I ain't heard from your boy over there with that. The Bears won't make it hot topic guy over there. I ain't heard from him all
yeah.
weekend. This is my first time seeing him in, almost a week. But I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
over here
unfortunately,
feeling
man.
good in the playoffs. Now we fight for that number one seed. All my boys want to say something to you real quick. Wait, what y'all want to say?
Yeah, what they gotta say?
Y'all don't say nothing? A little shy back there. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Man, they gun shy, huh?
Yeah.
They camera shy.
Okay.
Anything? What y'all got, fellas? Nothing?
Well, they don't want to say nothing. They say they'll let actions
Man.
speak louder than words. That's what they said.
Hey, I appreciate it. And bro, I cannot wait. I cannot wait because it is setting up, Sam, for a rematch. The
Setting up for a
rubber
rematch.
game.
A rubber game.
The rubber game. So I
Oh,
can't wait.
this ain't
Can't wait.
baseball,
Hey,
dog.
congratulations on making the playoffs. We'll be there next week. How we doing, though?
Hey, yo, hey, first and foremost, Merry Christmas Eve. And just because it's Merry Christmas Eve and happy. But nah, hey, look, what's good? I'm good, man. I love moments like this. Everybody's always in a cheerful moment, a cheerful spirit, I should say. And that's all I always embrace. Positive, good energy. And so I'm good, man. Sammy smiling from ear to ear. We got some talking to do. You know what I mean? Hey, so I've been waiting for this episode for a long time. I think I won the pick'ems. So, you know what I'm saying? I think we all won a little bit. You feel me? So let's get this shit going. Shit.
That's funny. Hey, you did it, but I feel you, brother. You had some great picks. But yeah, man. Hey, long time coming, fellas. I'll tell y'all, I was under the weather. Literally went to go watch the Packers Bears game, and I was sitting there, and I was not feeling good already the entire day. I got home and told my son and told my nephew, said, fellas, I don't feel good. Like we can't go to the bar. I know we wanted to go to the Packers bar. Like I can't go. And I came home and my son was like, okay, dad, that's fine. And then, I start watching the game and, the Bears mustered up three points in the, first half. And so I was like, you know what, man, they need to go experience this Packers bar, that environment, that vibe. So I just asked them, fellas, do y'all want to go? And we got up, we went a little before halftime. We went ahead and headed down there, but I hadn't been feeling good at all. And I didn't get sick because of the loss, but I was already feeling sick, had a fever
You
the
knew it
next
was
day.
coming.
And I was literally in the bed all day, and I went to work. I went to work on Monday and again was not feeling great, was not feeling myself. And it really wasn't until yesterday, really today, that I've actually felt energetic, energized, and felt like myself. Everybody kept asking at work, like, bro, what's good? You good? How you feeling? And they just could tell something was off. So I'm sorry, but I'm back. And let's get this episode on the road. So we do got a lot to talk about, guys. We do got a lot. We're going to make it a quick one. It's Christmas Eve. Happy holidays to everybody. Happy holidays. But we got the hot take today. We got a good one. The Bears win. The Bears make the playoffs. The Bears are on top of the NFC North. The Bears haven't clinched the NFC North, but they are the number one seed right now. The Packers lose. Gut-wrenching loss. Big L to the Bears. Cardinals, number 12 on the board. We're going to keep tallying them up. I thought they'd beat Atlanta this week, man. They let me down. They let you down 2-0, but we'll get into that. We got Mahomes is out. Burrow is out. Lamar Jackson hanging on by a thread. Lamar ain't practicing. Green Bay could knock them out this week. So no Lamar, no Burrow, no Mahomes. Is Josh Allen primed for a Super Bowl run and to dominate the AFC? You got Herbert, you got Knicks, you got May, you got Stroud, you got Lawrence, you got Aaron Rodgers. Who can get it done? Lions, completely free falling right out the playoffs. We got to revisit my hot take because the part of my hot take was that the Lions would finish strong. The Lions shouldn't have lost this last week. The Lions shouldn't have lost the week before. They have, and they're fluttering. So that really killed my hot take. We got to talk about that a little bit, and then we'll get into the weekly pick'ems. We'll talk about the recap from week 17, and we'll recap week 16, and then we'll jump into week 17. So let's get started. Fellas, who wants to go first on a hot take? Sam, who first?
My hot take. I recently watched this commercial with Steph Curry saying all the things that is the same since he got on Golden State. I just want to ask the fans and what y'all think about it, as well as you, Ty, and you, O. Is Curry throwing shade at Durant and LeBron during this commercial? You know what commercial I'm talking about over there?
Yeah, we know what commercial you talking about.
Is the man throwing shade or he just saying something?
I feel like he's saying something. He also throwing some shit as well. But I mean, he's speaking that honest truth, though. You know what I mean? He ain't switched teams like everybody's doing right now. You know, he ain't changed up his number like somebody's been doing right now. And I always said it before, like, you know, coaches make players. And I mean, he stayed with, you know, only 2 coaches. But I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing amongst him. So, I mean, no, I think definitely he's not really just throwing shade because I know he respects all the players in the league. Now that he is rocking all of their shoes, which I think is dope. I think that's a trendsetter, to be truthfully honest. I really do. I don't think it's ever been done before where a superstar rocks other superstar shoes like that. And I think it's dope because, like, I mean, look, he rock your shoes and bust your ass. Like, what you gonna say? So I think that's dope. But no, I think he's looking for that respect that he deserves, besides just being the greatest shooter on planet Earth. It goes further than that if you really look into it. So that's my saying on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you, Sam, but you're forgetting somebody. There's also somebody else that switched their jersey number and also played on another team. Throwing shots at Michael Jordan, too. Oh, man, number 45, number 23, the Bulls, the Wizards. So it's a little, everybody catching a stray here. You know, everybody's catching a stray. But I think it's playful banter, right? I think it's just like, hey, we all grew up in the same era-ish, right? We all kind of came up in the same, we won our chips in the same years and different things like that. So 100% I think that it's some little playful banter. But hey, man, sell what you gonna sell, you know, go sell.
Hey, you had to bring the man up in here. You had to bring Mike up. But Mike briefly wore 45, then he switched it back to 23. But he was on the same team. He didn't switch it going to another team, you know. And he came out of retirement from being an owner to play for the Wizards. So it ain't like he switched teams, bro. But I'll let you have your little slight right there. I'm cool. I'll holler later.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, when we break it down, I think we got to add the name there. And, you know, he's got to be added. But no, go
Not
ahead, brother.
6,
Hey,
not
that's
7.
a good, that's a good hot take, though, Sam. I mean, you 100% right. I think, yeah, taking some shots, but I think it's some playful banter. So y'all let us know what y'all think about Sam hot take. And for you, brother.
And we on a podcast called You Might Not Like It, or we on a podcast called You Might Not Like It.
Yeah, last time I checked, brother, this is You Might Not Like It.
I've been saving this one for a minute. You know, I don't even know if I want to pull it out my bag, but Kevin Durant, is he truly a superstar that everybody makes him to be? Right? Let's think about it. Is he a amazing shooter? Yes. Is he the Grim Reaper? Yes. Yeah. But can he carry a team by himself? No. So again, I love KD. I think KD is a phenomenal player, a great, amazing scorer, probably the best that we'll ever see because of his height, his length, his arm reach. He was blessed by the heavens to be able to have those gifts. But if you really slow down and think about it, KD, Yes. The Grim Reaper. Yes. The Sniper. Yes. Is he really a superstar? Right now, if I'm being honest, I'm going to say no. Here's why. He was on OKC. Where'd they go? Nowhere. He went to Golden State. And when I say nowhere, he did go to the championship or he did go to the finals, but he didn't win anything. He got an MVP with Russell Westbrook, but he was a loaded team. He went to Golden State. Golden State was already a winning team. He went and fed into the culture and, yes, helped them win over LBJ. But ever since he has left Golden State, what has he done by himself? Nothing. He went to Houston. What did that? Or no, I'm sorry. He went to Brooklyn with Kyrie. What happened? Nothing. Granted, yes, I know. I think he wears a size 13 and a half, a little bit over the line, hit the three, should have sent them into deeper in the playoff run. Shit happens. But nothing happens in Brooklyn. And look, everybody was bad-mouthing Kyrie when he was in Brooklyn about the whole COVID thing. Where was KD at? Ghost mode. Didn't say anything. When he was in OKC and everybody was bad-mouthing Russell Westbrook because of who he was. Where was KD? He kind of said he was his brother, but where did he go? Went ghost mode. Okay? Fast forward. He went to, actually with Brooklyn, who was it? It was Kyrie. It was James Harden. And like, where'd they go? They went nowhere. He came to the Suns, the big three. Where'd the Suns go? Nowhere. He's with Houston. There was a lot of talk. It's going to happen. What they doing? So, is KD really a superstar? That's my hot take.
I mean, a lot to unpack there because, I mean, I guess now I got to ask the question is, are you a superstar if you win championships? You're not if you don't? Or what are we giving the superstar definition now? Or you like, how are we classifying it?
I do need to hear that explanation at the same time, but I agree with him. He ain't no superstar to me. He's just a good scorer.
He just, hey, Steph. Okay, so like, I'll hit you, T. Like, where they put, Sammy brought up Steph Curry. Steph Curry to me is a superstar because he could do the job by himself. He carries a team. You pull Steph Curry off the floor, your team is not the team. You pull away one of the best perfectionist shooter in Klay Thompson, Splash Brothers. What happens? They still do their damn thing. Jimmy Butler was a broken superstar that traveled all over the place. Took Miami to the top, still couldn't get it done. And who did Jimmy Butler still bow down to? Steph Curry. So Steph Curry to me is a superstar because, again, he carries a team, he runs a team, and he can get the job done without himself. When you go to KD, again, KD has had the time to be able to carry a team by himself. Brooklyn couldn't get it done. I forgot what team he went to after Brooklyn. I think it was just the Suns. Suns, technically, he was supposed to be the superstar, even though Devin Booker was there. He was a bigger name. Didn't get it done. OKC, bigger name than Russell Westbrook. Didn't get it done. And so, again, to me, what my analogy is when it comes to superstar is you hold the name, you are the antic of the team, meaning if you're not on the floor, you don't get it done, and you win a chip by yourself, right? Like, by yourself. And so due to the fact that he did not win a chip by himself yet, I think he's an amazing player. I think he's a great player, like a great player. Like, I would put him in top 15 type shit, right? Great player. But like where they put him in that superstar, can he carry a team and get him there? He hasn't done it yet by himself.
Okay, I was asking, but also, are we gonna penalize Kevin Durant for OKC?
Yeah,
They were drafted. That is a team that got drafted. It's not superstars.
I ain't penalizing him for that. I ain't penalizing him for that because he was making a name for himself there.
True.
He was. They wouldn't have got to where they was without KD. I'll say that. He was a starter. Harden was coming off the bench. Westbrook was a sidekick. But what I am gonna say, once he left Golden State, and he was not even able to make the team he went to significant enough to challenge anybody, makes him not a superstar. That's what I'm gonna say.
Look, I'm saying this right here. The one debate that you have about LBJ. LBJ can go anywhere and carry a team to the top, to the promised land and win a championship. No namers, right? Della Delvanova. I think that was a point guard in Cleveland. You know what I mean? He makes no-namers great, right? Steph Curry, same thing. Makes no-namers great. What in the hell has KD have done? What no-namer has KD made great? Again, I'm just saying superstar. Is he the phenomenal scorer? Hell yeah. You know what? This is where I put KD. He is a better version than Tracy McGrady. That's where I put KD. He is a better version than Tracy McGrady. Because Tracy McGrady, if he didn't get injured, I believe he would have been just like KD. But again, I'm just saying superstar status. Superstar status, right?
Oh, I love your takes. I can't put KD in the same category with Tracy. I can't.
I didn't say he was in the same category. I just simply just said he's a better version. Like T-Mac, honestly, everybody knows T-Mac would have been one of the best players. Even Kobe said it. He was the hardest player to guard, but he got injured. That's it. That's my hot take. Yeah.
Cause I'm just speaking outside inward, right? Because everything that was said about KD, and this is what's gonna happen. People are gonna have these questions. It's what did Tracy McGrady do in that aspect of carrying and getting people there and, moving in, like you said, right? Because at the end of the day, KD got chips. Tracy had Yao Ming. What are we talking about? Like T-Mac had cats in Orlando as well. He had shooters, he had defenders, he had everything in Orlando as well. T-Mac had some opportunities. T-Mac had some teams. T-Mac didn't have like goated all-stars and stuff like that. But also another thing you said, oh yeah, the difference between LeBron and that's GOAT status. That's GOAT stuff, not superstar stuff. Taking Dellavedova to the chip is GOAT status, not superstar stuff. So yeah, that's a little different. I will say, yes, KD hasn't done, yeah, bro, you got to say it. But a lot of it is hate based off of him going to Golden State and getting the chip. At the end of the day, you got to think about LeBron and Bosh going to Miami. At the end of the day, they didn't get it done the first year. You know what I mean? They didn't get it done against the Spurs a couple years after they had won a chip. The realization is you still got to go there and you still got to play ball and you got to win. He went to the Warriors after they lost, after they beat him in the conference finals. That's everyone's big take on him. He went there and they won. The time they didn't, Achilles injury, but they won. You still got to win.
Okay, so this is what I mean about the whole Tracy thing, right? Like, let's say Tracy McGrady joined like LA, like a team, like you got to remember, Kevin Durant went to a team that was already bona fide a winner. That's what set the NBA world on fire because they was like, hold up, you got this great prelim superstar, pre-worded superstar going to a damn near looked at dynasty. So of course they should have won. So again, you do the same thing to T-Mac. You put T-Mac with who was balling back then? I think it was the Lakers. Put T-Mac on the Lakers. Everybody been like, yo, what the F? That's not fair. Why the hell does a great player like him get to join a great team like that? Put T-Mac on the Lakers with Kobe Bryant and Shaq. I believe if they're playing around that time. Because Kobe, so if y'all ever watched that interview, the one player that Kobe said that gave him the most problems out of anyone was T-Mac. That was it, right? And again, if you look at the size of T-Mac and KD, they almost play identical. It's just that T-Mac was more aggressive to the hole than KD was. KD is more of a professional shooter than T-Mac was. But T-Mac will take you to the hole and bam on you real quick. So again, put T-Mac with a great team in his era and see what he would be able to accomplish. And again, if KD would have went to Golden State and they would have never won anything and then they would have won, different conversation. But they were already winning. He went there, and what they did, if they did not win championships, we would have looked at KD even worse. I was like, yo, you are a team record. But he went there and did what he was supposed to do, got him his 2 chips. But if you erased Golden State, if he never went to Golden State, y'all do realize KD would not have any chips. He would have golden medals, of course. And again, he did do his thing in the last Olympics. He did show up as a Grim Reaper as he should because he's a phenomenal, one of the best, if not the best, mid-range, long-range sniper that he is. But other than that, when it comes to superstar, fellas, he ain't showed it. And that's just the truth. That's my hot take.
My last thing on it, KD is a superstar. I think we're starting to class too many different things, too many different ways when we're evaluating this stuff. KD is a superstar. KD an all-star. KD is a elite scorer. Everything, all of it.
So what makes a superstar?
Yes,
Wavy?
he's won. He's
What makes
won.
a superstar?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like being a superstar. Like, when you think about like what a superstar is,
Just
the
known for the
superstars aren't the one person that's like the most dominant person in the game. Like, there's multiple superstars. There's like, look at the all NBAs, look at the all-star appearances, like the collective. It's not just about championship. Like, it's like you aren't just a superstar because you won championships. It's
okay,
Is,
but
is
I get
Russell, is
I get
Russell
your
Westbrook?
point. But my question with that is what I feel like makes a superstar is you go to a team that's almost there and you take them over the top. That's what I think a superstar is. What a GOAT is, what a GOAT is you build within and you might make one or two trades for a role player and then you cross the line and you cross and go over. That's what I think a GOAT is. Again, what I think a superstar is somebody comes in and it changes the narrative. It changes this team. Now this team is a threat to win the NBA title because we brought this superstar over that's the missing piece. That's what I think a superstar is. Now I could be wrong. That's my idea of a superstar. Like if OKC is what they are today, when SGA, whatever his name is, he came and he changed that team. Now they're one of the best in the league. So I could if that's what happened with OKC, then he's a superstar. You get what I'm saying? Because it's built around him. They not doing nothing without him. So he's the superstar of that team. And they can have some growing, but like you said last week, Jeff found out he came from somewhere else and became who he was in OKC, right? So he established himself as a superstar. Durant was a superstar in OKC who joined another superstar in Golden State, then left as a superstar and hasn't been a superstar since. So he's not a superstar. That's what I'm looking at. But I could be wrong.
The take is career superstar, not just superstar now, right? That's what I was thinking. I thought I was talking more career.
It's career. It's career. It's career superstar. It's career superstar.
Then he got to be a superstar then. Because you can't say he didn't come in and change Golden State, because he did. He came in and made them better than what they already was. They ain't get the same record, which doesn't make sense, but they still won. But ever since he left Golden State, he hasn't been a superstar then.
Correct, which I think 100%, you can 100% get him on that. The Brooklyn thing, some of that, stuff didn't work out, whatever, COVID, all that stuff. Another one is just when you look at the Golden State Warriors, right? Who else was on that Warriors team that is like, I don't want to say a superstar, but like an all-star? Because I mean, you move you move Klay Thompson, and Klay forgot how to shoot threes in Dallas now. What? I'm saying,
You can't say one nobody on OKC though.
But wait, hold on. With Klay Thompson suffered two I think he suffered two Achilles, or ACL and Achilles. Like literally, he suffered the ACL, and please don't beat me up, cause I don't know. But he suffered an ACL. He went down. He came back while he was practicing to get ready for the next year. Boom, he suffered an ACL. He never was the same after that. It was back-to-back major injuries. So that's why Golden State parted ways with him, because they was like, yo, you're not the same Klay that you once was. Because you got to remember, Klay Thompson was that guy. You know what I mean? Like, that dude I think he still holds the record for the most points scored in a quarter. I think it was like 34 that he dropped. Still hasn't did that. So, I mean, he was playing. That's why they were called the Splash Brothers, bro. Like, he was a bona fide perfect three-point shooter. Like, I hate when people put like things.
Too, though.
Like, I hate when people talk about.
He was a bona fide substitute teacher. He was a bona fide Robin. He was a bona fide sidekick. He's not the guy.
No, he was.
If Steph Curry is gone and you have Klay there with this team right now, they're not doing nothing.
Hey, I'll put it in football terms. Klay Thompson was Gronk and Steph Curry was Tom Brady. Like, They needed both of each other. I'm just gonna be truthfully honest, bro. Bro, like literally, if you watch the game, like that would Klay Thompson was your bona fide shooting guard. There was nobody better than Klay Thompson at his peak. And yes, Steph Curry, he willed and made that shit happen to keep him open because he was that threat. But again, like even Steph will tell you he missed Klay Thompson, bro. Like Jordan, again,
Before he hurt himself, he was a good defender as well, though. Don't leave that out.
yeah, he was amazing. And look, I would even say basketball terms, like Klay Thompson was Scottie Pippen to Michael Jordan, fam. And like there's a debate that Scottie Pippen was actually better than Michael Jordan. But Klay Thompson was that guy before he got injured. Like he literally was.
I wouldn't
That's
say
why they
better than
call
Steph, though.
hey, that's why they call him the captain.
I wouldn't say he better than Steph, though.
No. Like I would never say that. I'm not dumb enough to say that. Steph Curry is better.
Steph got handles too now.
No, yeah, facts. That's what I'm saying. But I'm not going to sit there and say that Klay Thompson was not a bona fide Hall of Fame shooting guard. Like, I'm not going to say that. Like, Klay Thompson deserves that for sure. 100%.
Last thing, and this is for both of you gentlemen, but my last thing is because we talk about the finals, we talk about him getting there and him, winning and already being a bona fide winning team, joining it, everything. Listen, man, he went in there and won the MVP. Both times he won the championship. Means he was the best player on the team when he went in there and got the job done. So you could say he already had everything in place to really drive and carry them there. But people in the league will tell you it's not hard. I mean, it's not easy to get back to the championship. It's not easy to go back to back to back to back to back to back to back. It's not easy. It is a grind every single year. For KD to come in for KD to come in and take over that team and win those finals MVPs, Steph Curry got one. Like, I get what y'all are saying, but give KD his respect. Bro went in there and got it done. Sam, you right. You said it. Yes, he made that Warriors team much better, way better. They were beating people with team basketball. Now they could just go out there and just straight run you out the gym and snipe you from 3, snipe you from 2, snipe you everywhere. It ain't about who cares if they play great defense? They was just running you out the gym. So get him, man. I feel like we got to give him his respect. I see where you're coming from, though, 100%, because yes, when he left Brooklyn ain't go nowhere. Brooklyn had high hopes. Right? Nothing happened. Phoenix Suns. Hey, we saw how that all worked out. Phoenix thought they needed one more person. They made it to the finals. But just like that, you look at that Phoenix Suns team. Yes, the pieces were there. You insert KD. That was the solution. Yes, that's what we needed. But yeah, injury-plagued seasons kept the Suns from going back. But also, it's not easy to get back. So yeah, they went against Milwaukee. They took the L. But it was hard to get back. That's why you got to put more respect on some of these cats' names that consistently make it back time and time again. But that's all I'm going to say. Great two hot takes. I think those are amazing. And look, I'm going to leave it at that. Ain't no point adding another one because I think the sauce is already baked in with that. So reach out to us. You might not like it on YouTube and let us know. We'll post the clips. You no. Is he on to something? Or, it is Sam on the other hand. Let us know. Is Sam cooking or is Sam cooked? So appreciate you fellas for those 2 hot takes, man. I really do appreciate that. Now, the moment I think we've all been waiting for. Listen, we got to recap this, right? Because everybody wants to know what I'm going to say. Everybody want to know what I'm going to do. Well, listen, I think y'all know what time it is, okay? And if I'm a Bears fan, here's what I take away from that game, right? If I'm a Bears fan, what I take away from beating that Packers team and having Aaron Rodgers beat the Lions and clinching the playoffs, here's what I take from that. I'm scared as hell. I am panicking because that Michael led defense, we mustered up 3 points in the first 3 quarters against that defense. We couldn't get the ball down the field and in the end zone against that defense that had no pressure on the quarterback. Look, I would be scared right now because I think that there are so many great defenses that you're going to have to run up against when the playoffs do come around. Let's say it's not against Green Bay. Let's say it's against somebody else. I think it's going to be a test. And, yes, it was a divisional game, but what I took from that game was, look, Green Bay played great without their leader. Green Bay played great without their defensive leader. Green Bay played great in all aspects except special teams, which has been an opportunity for Green Bay. And then our secondary, which again is an Achilles heel. And that showed its ugly head again. Now, I would be scared as a Packers fan. Again, the Lions are falling, ferociously falling, and are not going to make the playoffs now because they just lost last week, lost the week before. They can't get off the mat. Something is wrong. So as a Green Bay Packer fan, we have to win one game out of two. We play the Ravens, who might not even have Lamar. Lamar Jackson might be out. We got to play Huntley, and we got to play Derrick Henry, which when Derrick Henry was cooking and about to have a career game, what did we do? We stopped giving him the ball. We was up 10 and we lost. I'm not worried about the Ravens without Lamar Jackson. And then we have the Minnesota Vikings. So I think two games that are absolutely winnable. Pick one, win it. We win out if the Bears can't beat the Niners, if the Bears can't beat the Lions, which I think the Lions are faltering, but I think the Lions show up for this game against Ben Johnson because they're going to blame him for their shortcomings, why they have not been able to continue moving on and get into the playoffs. And they're going to want to cost you that NFC North title. So Green Bay still wins the NFC North. You could book it. We go to the playoffs. Y'all come to Lambeau. We beat y'all in the rematch. So what you got to say, Sam?
I'll let you talk. I'll be last.
Damn, you gonna just like you gonna let me get the mic? First off, look, that was a phenomenal game. Let's just start there. Like that was a division rival game that everybody wanted to see at the end of the day. Two, Caleb Williams has showed up. Yes, that deep ball that he delivered in OT. I mean, it could have been a little bit more perfect, but that was a damn perfect ball. Good call. And this is one of my hot takes I've been wanting to say for a while. Is like, does a coach make a player? Does a player make a coach? Or is it just a perfect harmony? You know what I mean? Because everybody was talking mad-ish about Caleb last year. But the real football gurus or football players were always saying that he went through so many different personnels in his back that he was just trying to learn them and vice versa. So definitely shout out to I don't know your coach's name, Sam, on Chicago, but he has definitely figured out Caleb and been able to allow him to ball out. John, I don't know, T. Like, I'm surprised at Jordan Love for carrying his weight, even with the big loss that y'all received on the defense. I mean, he still balled out, and I know you guys got a lot of players that came in. So, look, that game didn't sway me to Chicago or didn't sway me to the Packers. I think that y'all are both. I think it's going to always come down to a final play with both of them. They're both, aren't they both 2-year quarterbacks? They've been in the league for 2 years now, right? Is it 2 or 3? I think they both came in at the same time. Young team. No? Is it different? They came in coming earlier?
Bro, Jordan Love is a veteran, bro.
What I'm saying as far as being on the field.
6 years.
Like being on the
Jordan Love
6
has
years.
been, Jordan Love has been starting for the last 5
Caleb
years.
for 2.
Well, how long has Caleb been starting for?
2.
This is second year.
Oh, still. Oh, okay. My apologies. My apologies. But no, I'm excited as a football fan watching from afar and not having ties to beat either team. Really, like you were saying this before, Sam. Like, it was never a rivalry because the Packers will always dominate y'all, right? Aaron Rodgers literally built that stadium. But now,
I didn't say that part.
I know you did it, but that's what sports fans say, right? Aaron Rodgers built that stadium. But now when you look at this new era between Caleb and Jordan, like, there's a battle. There is actually a rival that you were saying, Sam. And so to answer the question, I don't know, man. Like, I still think it's a toss up. I think it's any man's game. And the one thing that I pulled away from that game was, one, Jordan Love is that guy. He doesn't need that much help. Like, he is that guy. He really is. To lose a valuable piece on the defensive end that he did and to have a couple of his starters come in on a crucial game and the ball out like he did. And look, like I said it to y'all, It took Chicago Bears to have 3 of the most unlikely plays that ever happened to beat the Packers. That says a lot. That says a lot. So I still think it's a ball game, fellas. You know what I mean? It's anybody's game at this point, and that's me just being truthfully honest.
Okay.
Really quick before Sam, I'm sorry. So thank you. We relied on our Jacoby Brissett this game. This was Malik Willis. Malik Willis came in and was, had a dominant performance. 10 carries for 44 yards. He threw the ball for 121 yards, 9 of 11, right? He came in and really controlled and, ran that game. So that's where I think we got to really place it more, because he was able to kind of control the game and made a big throw to Romeo Doubs, to kind of put us up in where I thought the game was out of reach. So I just wanted to big up, Malik.
Okay. I gotta go there. First of all, since Ty wanted to talk about what he need to worry about if he was a Bears fan, well, Malik Willis was on limited today in practice, as well as Jordan Love was limited. So it's like, how do y'all get past that next hit if they are able to play? And I hear that your running back is your backup quarterback. Also, again, Bears fans ain't coming up with excuses. We got people falling every week. And yet, since they did fall, next man stepped up. That's what happened, right? And it's not like Love had like a 17-point lead, 10-point lead before he left the game. And as I see it, our defense played just as well, if not better, than the Packers defense, because y'all was in the red zone 5 times and went 0 for 5. So we could sit there and go jab for jab and everything else. But I think if y'all don't have Love or your Jacoby Brissett this week, Baltimore gonna beat you. And that ends your playoff hopes. And there's a chance, because I said in the last podcast that we was gonna win out, right? When we beat the 49ers, I don't even think we care about the Detroit game. So we going to let Detroit go and get in, and we going to say, go, Pack, go. Home.
Was the craziest thing, though, Sam, is, and thank you for bringing up our injuries, because I almost forgot we had players injured, as I did not state any of that, because, yeah, that's an excuse. That's why I didn't mention it. That's why I just spoke about how Malik Willis performed.
You said something about Michael Parsons missing, and y'all didn't do anything but 3 points. You did say that.
Correct. The Micah Parsons-less defense is what I was talking about. Yes. What I talk about is what everyone else talks about, is the opportunities for Green Bay. Yes, our opportunities is in the secondary. That's the things that I was pointing out. Again, look, I didn't say anything about Jordan being concussed.
Hey, if I was a Packers fan, when Michael went down, I would have said, if I was a Packers fan, I would have said, you know what? We didn't have Micah until the beginning of the season. We good. That's what I would have said. I wouldn't have been like, he's the leader. He's this, he's that, he's this. I wouldn't have been like that if I was a Packers fan. So when Tremaine Edmonds went down, I was like, we got a backup. When Dio went down, we got some people. When Kyler Gordon went down, we signed CJ. We just did some things. We weren't tripping because we Bears.
We got Van Ness. We got Gary. We still got Quay. Sam, again, the reason I literally told you I'm not worried about the Bears is because our team was already in this season as Super Bowl potential team without Micah. Micah being added to the mix instilled our Super Bowl validity.
Did you say Super Bowl pretenders?
That's funny. I didn't even know you knew that word. Contenders, son. Contenders. Yeah. Super Bowl contenders.
Don't con
So,
me, line.
Green Bay, look, here's, what we really need to talk about? What we really need to talk about is this AFC. I mean, listen, if Lamar is out, I don't think they beat Pittsburgh, right? Pittsburgh gets in, Lamar's out. But you got no Mahomes.
But you got to think about that, though. You got to think about that though. When you say Lamar's out, and I'm just saying
I
this.
said if.
I mean, I think he's gonna be out, honestly. But even his backup is a legitimate average quarterback. He's legit. He'll pick up that first down. He's not gonna go outside of who he is. You know what I mean? And I ain't saying nothing, but y'all need one of y'all quarterbacks in order to win this game. Y'all need one of them.
Lamar got to be playing out of his mind for the Ravens to be in games type thing. Like is what I be seeing.
I think Huntley
is that not what you
though.
see every week?
I mean, that's because Lamar's game. That's because of the way Lamar plays, and everything else got to adjust. Like when Huntley's in there, the offense opens up more. I mean, I seen it when they beat us. The offense just opened up without Lamar. It's a totally
What I'm
different
talking
offense.
about is, yeah, I'm just talking about like the start of the season because Lamar was out for a couple games and like, I mean, this team lost 3 in a row. And I'm like, man, it just looked completely night and day. The team that played Buffalo, versus the team,
That's
a couple games
Buffalo,
down
man.
the road. And that's what I'm asking.
That's Buffalo, the one you say was going to the Super Bowl. That's Buffalo. So
Well, no. I'm just saying how explosive that team looked, putting up those numbers like that, and then going and, playing a couple other games and, not looking like they could move the ball down the field. That's what I was talking about. And I'm saying Lamar got to be playing out of his mind just for them to even like get there. So, yes, Sam, yeah, our quarterbacks, we got some good news, right? Limited in practice today, shoulder injury, concussion protocol. But yeah, I think Malik Willis finds a way and he's able to play. I think you may even rest Jordan Love this week, or I think you play Jordan Love, you go for the win this week, and then probably rest the next week. But if the division is on the line, if the Bears lose this game, I think you see Green Bay go all out to try and win the division still. For sure, because we'd rather have that home game. But the reason I'm saying the AFC, because Sam, realistically, if Lamar is out, I think Ravens are out. And the Ravens have,
I respect that.
I mean, they needed that game. They needed this game last week. You know what I mean? And just didn't show up. Now, mind you, yes, it was against the Patriots, but they needed the game the week before. They've needed these games and they haven't got them. And so now they literally are one loss away from being done, and they got to play Pittsburgh week 18. So I'm saying,
Pittsburgh ain't
Josh
got
Allen,
Metcalf.
who cares? Who cares? Metcalf ain't done nothing in majority of these games anyway where, they've utilized other people. It's not like Metcalf has just been going crazy. Metcalf made a stupid mistake that got him sidelined. That's indicative of Metcalf season, I feel like. But what I'm saying is, are they finally going to get what they've been waiting for? And is this the NFL's way of pushing Josh Allen down everybody's throat to say, all right, let's get rid of Burrow, let's get rid of Mahomes, let's get rid of Lamar. Here you go, Josh Allen. Please go win a Super Bowl for us because we love talking about you. Can he get it done? Do you trust Josh Allen against these young guns? Like I called out earlier, you got Bo Nix, you got Justin Herbert, you got a bunch of young guns that are still slinging the rock at an elite level right now, and got their teams in position. You got, what do we call him? Sunshine O. You got Trevor Lawrence still slinging the ball. You got CJ Stroud. Sam, I know we talked about Stroud. You talked about him taking a step back year 2. Hey, we in year 3 now. We got CJ Stroud. You know what I'm saying? Drake May. So do you trust Josh Allen, Octavius, and Sam? Do y'all trust Josh Allen? Because this is the year. He got to get it done.
I don't know Buffalo's quarterback. Man, I can't even answer that. And to be honest, since only person who was able to beat Mahomes was Burrow. So that might open the window for him. So I want to lean towards no, but now I can't say nothing because his kryptonite ain't even in no more. So I would say it's the door open for him.
I'll say this: if he's a quarterback that he has shown to be, and that the football worlds want him to be, this is his time. If he doesn't pull it off this year, scratch it. He's just gonna be a great quarterback that got the Bills to be the Bills Mafia. Because ever since he's joined Bills Mafia, honestly, like you didn't really hear much. At least I didn't. And again, I'm not more of an NBA fan than a football fan. You didn't really hear much. serious question, and I'm asking seriously. Who was their quarterback before he got there?
They had like a couple of guys. They didn't have main guys though. No.
Right.
I think when you think quarterback and you think Bills, you think Jim Kelly.
I mean,
But they had Bledsoe. They had Bledsoe there in Buffalo, didn't they?
they
After
had Bledsoe,
Brady,
but
after
he
Brady took
wasn't there
over.
before. He wasn't there before Josh came though.
No, not yeah. He was way before.
Yeah.
I think they had some young guy, Fitzpatrick, Fitzmagic, yo guy, Fitzpatrick.
Okay. But like seriously, like Bills were not really that team until he got there. And so again, he got eliminated the last 3 years by top tier quarterbacks, whether it be Lamar, whether it be Patrick Mahomes, whatever the case may be. All his threats are gone, at least in his era. And look, he's showing out, and he is a phenomenal quarterback. But if he does not get it done this year, he's just gonna be a Dan Marino. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it.
Hey, thanks for saying exactly what I just said. No, that's what I'm saying though. I'm saying, yes, everyone touts him up here. We've had discussions about he ain't better than Lamar. We don't see it. The stats, the matchups, the everything. Well, look, all of these people that he had to worry about in the past are all gone now. Like they are not there. But do you trust Justin Herbert? Do you trust Trevor Lawrence? Hell, Trevor Lawrence against that Denver Broncos defense looked great. You know what I'm saying? Do you trust Drake May? Do you trust these guys, right? Can Aaron Rodgers get in a pocket where that coaching, Mike Tomlin, get them over the top and they find a route? Like, do you trust Josh Allen against these guys? History says yes, right? That I think that you can, but it's whenever he goes up against the Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes got to pull a rabbit out his ass, throw a ball, falling on his knees, sidearm, secondary helmet catch, whatever you want to call the Mahomes magic. That's how they beat him every time.
Hey,
And it's always the defense last on the field.
But it's a reason Mahomes was getting those opportunities because Allen was being Allen. Allen is known for that crucial turnover. He will
Sam.
turn that ball over.
But what I'm talking about, Sam, is I'm talking about Josh Allen went down there and did his job and scored with 30 some odd seconds left. And Pat Mahomes drive all the way down, get the game ended touchdown.
But most of the time,
that's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah, I understand that. But most of the time, when Buffalo is like killing somebody, Josh Allen is the one that let the other team back in it. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm not saying that's what happened this year. I'm saying that's his past history of he's the one that let the teams back in.
So can you call it Josh Allen gonna be Josh Allen and blow it against one of these defenses? Maybe it be that Denver Bronco defense. Maybe it be that Charger defense.
I think like O said, if he gonna do it, this is his year to show it. This is his year to show it. With all these other quarterbacks down, and he's the talk of the town, basically, of the NFL. They've been trying to hand it to him for years. So this is his time.
Correct.
All these major quarterbacks, Burrow, Mahomes, Lamar on a string, like you said. Mahomes out, Burrow out. Who left in the AFC besides May and Stroud, and who else left? And Nixon.
I think there's a bunch of people in Houston.
Nick.
There's a bunch of people in Houston right now that are saying that it's their time. They got the defense.
They do.
You know, they got the perimeter weapons.
I think they want perimeter weapons short. I think they want weapons short, but that defense will make what they got all right, though. I ain't gonna lie about that.
They got a run game. They got the receiver. They got a tight end. They need another. I feel like they do need a secondary receiver.
They need one more receiver.
You know, in those moments. But
they need one more receiver.
Correct. And sucks that their guy is out too, because I think he'd be coming up huge right now.
Yeah, they one receiver away.
So and they got the thing is they have the receiver there. He's just hurt.
So he ain't there.
And that's the only thing that I hate for Houston. But I think here's what it's gonna come down to, Sam. Buffalo is not gonna be the number one seed. There are, I believe, two stadiums that are open. You got Buffalo, you got Denver, and New England, right? Gillette is open. So 3. In December and in early January, those games, there's going to be snow on the ground. Mm-hmm. And that's where Josh Allen and that team can really show up. But you also got the home teams. The Broncos can play in those conditions. The New England Patriots can play in those
Broncos
conditions.
open too,
So
ain't they?
Broncos is open. Yeah, I'm saying the Broncos, Gillette, and the Bills. CJ Stroud is in the dome.
Yeah.
I think Jacksonville doesn't get erratic,
Yeah, they in Florida.
they don't
Get
get
all
erratic
that.
weather like that. Yeah,
And they
they'll
gonna
get
have
a
his
they'll get a
rain.
they'll get a damn tornado or some shit. Monsoon, or not a monsoon, what's the water one? Tsunami. They get a
Tsunami.
tsunami before anything else. Yeah. But okay, nobody want to call it.
I can't
I've
call
already
it.
called it, I think.
I can't
I've
call it.
called it. And I think this makes it so much easier for me now. I think Josh Allen definitely gets to the Super Bowl. I called Josh Allen to the Super Bowl against Packers. But
Yeah,
like I
game
think with
week
no
1.
Pat, I think this clears that path. And I think that this team can show up with that run game in January and then get them to February. And I think Josh Allen will be a vital part, but I think James Cook is going to be just as huge of a part of getting this done.
So
And
you
this is
think they gonna
without
get past the
Keon
Texans?
Coleman.
You think they gonna
That's
get past
that's
that
the
Texans
thing.
defense?
That Texans game, it's gonna. I think what it's gonna come down to is where they play at. Is where they play. I think if they have to come to Buffalo, I think that becomes an interesting game. But I think if it's the dome and you go up into Houston, anybody's ball game. But I could see that potentially being a AFC championship type of game. I think Houston absolutely deserves that type of moment for that franchise. I think they have the team for it. I think they have the defense for it. I will personally say if Josh Allen doesn't make it, I think CJ Stroud. I've been a CJ Stroud fan. Me and you, Sam, have had conversations about this, and you talked about him taking a step back, and I was just like, look, man,
He
I
did
like
last
him.
year. When I said it,
And
it was
he
last year.
did.
Right. Because they had film on
Correct.
him.
Yeah, we did
So
not on the podcast. Not on the
right.
podcast. Me and you personally were texting these things,
Right.
but I believe that CJ Stroud. I just think they have an elite defense this year to back them up. So,
Yeah, I
but I
mean,
wanted to get that out the way,
it's
fellas.
always how I've been seeing it though. When like dude in Jacksonville, his second year he took a step back,
Sunshine.
and now he balling again because the
Hey,
adjustment.
without Travis Hunter too, bro. You forgot about that. Travis
Yeah.
is out for the season. And we talked about that. We talked about him and his lady thing, and just we want him to have a great rookie season. Bro, it'd be crazy.
Yeah.
So, but no, I wanted to get that out. See how y'all feel. Fans, let us know. Cause I mean, is this Josh Allen time? Can Josh Allen get it done? Can those Bills get there? I know Bills Mafia cannot wait for another Super Bowl appearance. Bills Mafia, hit us up. Let us know in the chat. We gotta know. Fellas, Sam, because you on a high right now, and because Octavius don't know what a win feel like, because you are on a high right now, I'm gonna let you do the weekly pick'em. Do you have the teams? I got the teams. I sent them to you, but I'll do the recap. But you do week 17, brother.
Who that?
Yeah,
Me?
I'll recap week 16. Yeah, you. I'll
Okay,
recap
let
week
me look it
16.
up. Let me look it up real quick.
And this allows you the opportunity to pick last.
Week 18, huh?
But I sent y'all the picture with all the teams. We got 3 Thursday night games. We got 2 Saturday night games, Sunday night and Monday night. So let me recap. Week 16, because was feeling himself, boy. Like, made that last minute change from the Rams. And I literally called it, Sam. I said, bro, whenever we all pick the same team on Thursday night, we lose. And God damn it, Switch's pick. Seattle with a
But before you said that though, I was thinking long and hard on that call. That's not what made me switch it. It's just I thought about it, but that was still a good ass game.
Seattle is the reason Green Bay lost. I just want to throw it out there, okay? The Rams is the reason Green Bay lost because they are the first ones to choke away they got a 9% chance to win and then let them come back and beat them. So the Bears
I
with a
think the refs did that for
9%
Seattle.
chance to win.
I
Oh,
think
damn, for real?
I think the refs did that for Seattle. They were looking out
Quay
for
Walker Quay Walker would say the same thing about that Caleb Williams throw, but I'll leave that there, brother. Last time I checked, Sam, if your jersey is out here when you're going to sack the quarterback, I think they call that something. What do they call this?
The wind was blowing.
It's
He saw what I was saying. He saw.
yeah. Hey, GG's, man, GG's. Because look, Sam, Keyshawn Nixon, that was a pass interference. So, I mean, GG's. That's why it's an even more impressive catch to me. I got to give it up. It's an impressive catch because Keyshawn Nixon was like this, bro. He smacked him in the helmet, put his hands over everything. Now, did he catch it? I can't believe they didn't review it. Were you worried? Did you worry? Did you think the ball moved? Not like, I'm
No.
being serious.
No.
Okay. You thought it, okay, clean. I was watching it, and when I saw that he hit and the arms like jerk like this, I'm like, okay, they're not going to look at this. And they just didn't look or nothing. And I thought there was a moment where it hit and then the ball rotated, which I thought they would call it hit the ground. You know, like they've been calling a lot of people like that. But when they didn't review it, I was like, oh, yeah, hey, good game, good catch. Have a great day. I didn't even see the holding until later. Hey, GG's, brother. But yeah, week 16, let's recap. I'm going to recap for y'all. Seahawks. You had Eagles Commanders. You had Packers versus the Bears. You had Patriots Ravens. 49ers Colts. Myself and Sam took the Rams. Like I said, called this Seattle won. So O got the one for there. The Eagles, we all called that. Eagles got the job done. Sam and O took the Bears. They got that win. Patriots, Sam was the only one on the Patriot bandwagon. He got the win. And the 49ers, myself and Sam, we took the 49ers. So, if you heard that, you went 3-2 that week. Sam,
went
4-1. He went 3-2.
Okay.
So went 3-2 that week, which was a good week for. And Sam went 4-1 though, because again, the only one he missed was that Rams game.
Wait, what was my second loss?
The Colts.
The Colts and
The Ravens.
oh yeah, I picked the Colts yet.
Yes, you picked Phillip Rivers. So, I went 2-3. Sam went 4-1. O went 3-2. Our latest update: Sam with a 2-point lead on the season total is coming down to the last 2 weeks, fellas. The last 2 weeks for the acquisition of a jersey is Sam leading 32-25. Wavy, me, right behind him, 30-27, 27-30. O has made up some ground, but he's got a ways to go. Sam, will you let us know? We got a slate of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games this week. So we got a slate of 7 games. A lot can happen. Sam, you got the teams?
Thursday. Cowboys at Washington.
I'm taking the Cowboys. Oh, who you got?
Oh, Washington. And where are they playing now?
And Washington. Who you got? Oh?
I'm going Washington for an upset.
I'm going Cowboys.
All right.
Game 2.
This is Christmas Day.
Lions, Vikings. What do you say, Wave?
Taking the Lions, man, unfortunately.
Who you got? Oh?
They're at the Vikings. They're at Minnesota.
They're in Minnesota.
Both of them are out of the playoff race, right?
No. The Vikings can make it if the Packers lose both their last games.
I'm going Lions too. I just don't trust McCarthy. I just don't trust McCarron.
I can't.
Okay, we got Broncos at Chiefs.
I'm going Broncos.
Broncos.
I'm going Broncos as well. Next one, Texans at Chargers.
I'm going Texans.
Said Broncos are
Texans at Chargers. I'm going Texans too. Then we got Ravens at Green Bay.
Well, finally, me and you'll get a split here. I know where our other split coming. I'm going Packers. Come on now, go Pack, go. Ravens at Packers. Who you got?
Packers.
No, I ain't gotta pick Packers. I ain't gotta pick them.
Tell them it's a smart thing to do.
I'm really thinking about picking them though, because I would love to see them in the playoffs again. 3 times in 1 year would be fabulous.
Hey, it'll almost be like the last time Green Bay won the Super Bowl.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go Green Bay, because I don't think Lamar's gonna play. Sunday night, Bears at 49ers.
Yeah, there you go. Yo, Bears. Sam, listen, man, I've been saying this all season long. And no, it's not the Bears still suck. That's not what I've been saying. it's the other thing. That 49ers team, it's just, I don't know, bro. It's like they're resilient. They get injuries left, right, center, and somehow, some way, they figure it out. Brock Purdy come out slaying the rock, 5 tugs against that Colts defense. I mean, listen, they can run the ball, they can throw the ball.
So you
They
going
got the deep
49ers?
threats, they got the intermediate threats, they got the runner. I gotta go 49ers, fortunately.
We got 2 Sunday nights.
And they at home. No, I think is it 2? I think it's just 1 Sunday night and 1 Monday night.
Oh, it's Monday night. My fault.
Who you got?
Bears at 49.
What's the game again?
Bears in Santa
What's the game
Clara.
again?
Bears versus 49ers in Santa Clara.
49ers.
I'm lone wolfing it. The Bears.
Man, the first Wolf.
Monday night, the Rams at Falcons. That should be easy.
Yeah, I'm going Rams.
Yeah, I think everybody gonna go Rams here. I can't see. I don't know. I can't see anybody picking the Falcons right now.
I ain't
They
gonna
look
pick
good
the
against the
Rams.
Cardinals.
I mean, that's the Cardinals.
Bijan.
I'm still going Rams. So to
Yeah, I think everybody's thinking
cap it off, Cowboys at Washington, we got a lone wolf over there with O. Lions at Vikings, we got a lone wolf over there with O. All of us went Broncos. We got Chargers versus Texans, lone wolf O. All of us picked Green Bay. I'm lone wolfing it with the Bears, and we all pick Rams. Good luck, fellas.
That is gonna do it for week 18. Pick 'em. And that's gonna do it for episode 25. You might not like it. We're gonna take up some donations to get some headphones. And Merry Christmas. We're gonna get somebody to deliver those to him. No, I'm joking, fellas. But thank y'all, fellas, man. Thank y'all for making this happen. Christmas Eve. Y'all go be with y'all families. Happy holidays, happy new year, and go Pack, go. We can't stop. You gotta love it. But I'm Wavy. We out.
Peace.